Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back. I have another layout here that I'm going to share, and this one is using the 49 and Market Kaleidoscope collection. And this was a page from the page kit, and I do pretty much follow it pretty closely. That I used all of the pieces that the kit actually called for, and then I did pull in a couple extra pieces. Right here, I'm showing you one section that I did do differently. That technically um, what the kit shows that's probably where you're supposed to put your pictures, and so I'm showing you that instead of putting pictures in there, that I did uh, basically fill in with pattern papers that match the layout. And the reason I did that is, well, one, I was at a crop, and so the pictures that I'd taken with me didn't fit exactly into these frames. Two, they were actually screenshots from a video, and what the video was me sitting on my front porch, and I was having coffee one morning, and a hummingbird came up and basically was eating at the feeder right in front of me, and then it flew like right at me. And I have it all on video, but I wanted to capture some of the pictures of that experience. And so they are just screenshots, so they are not good quality pictures. So I wasn't able to blow them up and make big pictures. So I pulled three other small frames that are in the kit for different pages, or either that or they might be like extra little bits that you can use, because you do get more than what you need for the 4-page layouts that they actually create for you if you follow along with their instructions. um, so here I am just kind of building the backup, that I find the pieces that match uh, the layout of where things are supposed to be, and then I put glue on the part that's going to be covered up, and then I put my piece on top. So I'm kind of building the base sections individually before I flip the page over and put it on the background piece that does not have the pre-printed section on it, just in case my things didn't match up exactly, and because I wasn't following it exactly in all of the places. Um, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That I had already gone through all the pieces that you get in the kit and found the bits that I wanted to include, and then pulled out some other extra sections that I did want to use and did or didn't want to include. And so this might give you a little idea that if you are intimidated by these kits, that this is how one good way to, instead of flipping it back and forth or trying to figure out the instructions based off of the little picture that they give you on the back of the packaging, that is one tip that I can give you, is to build it in these pieces, and then here in a little bit you'll see me flip it over once I have it all ready to go. So there, you can see that I flipped it over, and I'm kind of just referencing the instructions here to see where those hit. And so looks like I'm getting close to sticking everything down, and I'm trying to figure out what pieces go where. And so I do put glue on, but I don't put a good bead all the way around, because I know there are certain areas where I will probably be doing some tucking of things underneath. So I put it under the big sections where I know nothing else is going to be stuck up underneath there. And that way I don't have to trim things off, that I can make sure that they all fit up underneath if I'm going to tuck anything else up in there. So here I am just, now I'm kind of Still following it, but kind of doing my own thing here a little bit now. Once that I got the base part down, that I think. Um, Yeah, I am still kind of following along that I'm putting the things down, but then some of the things go away. So, like that green piece that I laid down that says the best, I believe I take that one away. Um, the title that says delightful, that is not part of the page kit that comes with it. I believe it was one of the pieces from the ephemera from this collection. So there you can see where I have put my pictures of my hummingbird at the feeder and into these smaller die cuts. And I'm also trying to camouflage the bright yellow fire hydrant in the back as well, that I didn't want it to be a focus of the picture. So once I put these little frames on, that they kind of just you can still see them since I know that they are there, but it's just like a little hint of them and not like the whole fire hydrant if I had kept my picture bigger. Um, So instead of those two tags at the bottom, the blue one and the green one, that I do decide to use this delightful title instead. And so I am cutting up some little bits and pieces of some foam tape because um, I did put foam tape behind each of the smaller pictures as well. So I needed everything, the bottom part of my title, to lift up to match the height of where that same title is hitting the level of pictures. And so here's where I do add in a few more bits and pieces. And so some of these little flowers that come out on the outside, as well as some of the hummingbirds and the leaves, that I did take little pieces of foam tape and add that behind each of those, just to give that little hint of dimension within each one and not like lay everything down flat to the page. And so here I decided to finish off my layout by adding some of the baubles. And so I did put some of the uh, hummingbirds around one of them there towards the bottom, looking like it is getting ready to take some nectar from a flower, I think. Let's see, what am I doing? Oh, nope. I take a look at it, I'm like, oh, what else do I need? And so I do add some of the circle bits and pieces as well that have some words on it. And oh, this one gave me a really, really, really hard time. And I had to dig that out there. And so here I think I'm talking to somebody at the crop here, and we are talking about different things on the layout, just pointing out different things. And I can't remember who that was. Was it Kristen? If it was, hi Kristen. And oh, let's see. I had a couple of small bits. So there I've got the 3 word circles on, and then I think I decided to use up some of the dragonflies up there towards the top, because I'm not sure exactly where or when I might use all those. So I thought that just looked like a good place to put some of those up there. And that's pretty much going to wrap things up once I add all these on here. So hopefully this gives you some ideas of ways to use those page kits and make them work for you. If you have any questions, leave those down below. And otherwise, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.